And good afternoon. I say good morning. That's right. And welcome to Tippin Gymnasium. It is the District 9 Showcase here at Tippin Gymnasium. Mike Kalinowski along with the Governor, Bob Dunkel. Also Brock Jordan, Air Jordan himself, joining us on the broadcast here this morning from Tippin Gym. And it is brought to you by the Fun Bank Hoops here at Explore Clarion. And we got lots of games going on today. Going to get kicked off right now with the Wolves versus the Wolves. It's going to be a dogfight here at Tippin Gym as Kane and North Clarion lock horns. And then it'll go. We're going to broadcast the first 3 games. There's going to be a whole host of games after that. So if you get a chance, come on up, sit down, watch a lot of great basketball. How about that?
I don't know much, Mike, but I do know this. The Wolves are going to win the ball game today.
You know what? You're pretty perceptive. You are. What do you think about that, Brock Jordan?
I wouldn't bet against them, I can tell you that much. There's no way I'd bet against the Wolves in this one.
All right, so we're getting set today, and again, they're going to do this showcase one more time. I think at least one more time coming up during the season. So it has a chance where you get to see some of the different teams from around the league. Our second game on the way here today. That will pit Countersport and Brockway girls. We'll have that for you. And then finish up with CL and Red Bank Valley girls, which you and Lexus are going to have. That should be a good one here coming up as well. Those two teams really looking pretty good here in the Keystone Shortway Conference.
Well, they are, and of course they know each other. That's the big key. And, it always makes it more of a challenge. But also it's great, I think, for attendance here. Drawing quite a few people as, of course, both teams local to Clarion.
So, Brock, you've had a chance. You're actually out there a little more than we are, reporting on these games and things like that. North Clarion comes in with an overall record. I believe they are, 3-5?
I believe so, yeah.
So, haven't really found their stride yet. We saw them early on in the season. But this is a team, though, if they get hot, they can certainly make some noise down the road. But the Wolves, they come in at 7-4 and looking to come up with a big win here on the big court today.
Yeah, first of all, I'm sure these guys might have ridden the same bus down. You never know. Meet up at Vince's Tavern and come the rest of the way down 66. But, two schools, semi-local, about 45 minutes apart or so. I think it's going to be a good one. Kane, they've had a history of having some really good boys teams in years past. And then North Clarion, they bring a lot of balance in the age levels. So they have some freshmen that put in some valuable minutes, some sophomores, juniors, seniors, and they like to get after it on the defensive side of the floor. So I think this is going to be a good one.
I talk about oftentimes you'll see teams grow into a team, grow into the roles, and I think that's what we're seeing at North Clarion. Again, Coach Walter doing a good job of just trying to find the right combination. I talk about it all the time about basketball as a season of thirds. You have prior to the Christmas break, Christmas tournaments, then you have the middle, then you have your final third, your big push where you want to get hot. And you're still, right now, you're over that Christmas hurdle, but this week is a challenging week for a lot of coaches. It's the first time these kids have had to go to school for an entire week. You know that as an educator.
It was awful.
There is a big curve this week.
Yeah, it was awful. But that's okay. We got through it, and you're right. It does change things. That long break, too, with a couple weeks, you kind of get out of your routine, and routine is so important when it comes to athletics and sports. You can still show up for practice maybe in the afternoon, but not having the classes and keeping you, and that sometimes gets you out of that. So we'll see how that affects these teams here today. We're just a little bit away. Why don't we take a real quick time out here? We're going to come back out. We'll get you set up with starting lineups and more. It is the District 9 Showcase here at Tippin Gymnasium Fun Bank Hoops. They're all here on exploreClarion.com.
From custom tees to engraved trophies, All American Custom Apparel and Engraving does it all. Screen printing, embroidery, awards, unique gifts, and more. Almost anything on almost everything, crafted with pride and designed to impress.
World-class transportation manufacturer Brookville Equipment is hiring night shift welders with a 12% pay differential. Monday through Thursday, lay out, assemble, and repair an array of projects using state-of-the-art welding technology, paid time off, and generous benefits. Join Brookville Equipment's dedicated team as a night shift welder. Use your skills and turn those blueprints into an American-made product. Apply online today.
At Clarion Forest VNA, we bring compassionate care to your doorstep. From skilled nursing to hospice services, we're here for you and your loved ones. Clarion Forest VNA, your trusted partner in home health care.
Fowler's Furniture just got better with fresh new styles from Best Home Furnishings. Refresh your home with new chairs that allow you to select your fabric your way. Select stylish, best-selling furniture and upgrade your comfort with power. And pieces that are both pet and kid-friendly. Relax in a new recliner in sizes and styles to fit everyone and every decor to meet your family's unique needs. Shop these new styles now before they're gone, only at Fowler's Furniture.
Need reliable plumbing or heating services? Call Luton's Plumbing and Heating. Fast, friendly, and available 24/7. Call them at 814-226-86. Oaks Building Supply is committed to providing quality building products to the community. Everything you need to get the job done right, visit Oaks Building Supply in Lucinda. At First United National Bank Freiburg, the Fun Bank, we're more than a bank. We're your neighbor. From savings to home loans, we help you grow right where you belong. Stop in today and feel the difference at the Fun Bank.
Best of luck to all our area basketball teams from your one-stop car, truck, and SUV dealer, Clarion Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Visit us on Main Street in Clarion or start online at ClarionAuto.com.
All right, welcome back here to Tippin Gym. And we're going to send it over to the man, the myth, and the legend, the dean of all that is sports here at Clarion, Dave Cadis.
And the North Clarion Wolves.
He's waiting for some cheering to go on. Let's send it to Dave.
The KSAC and District 9 support the PIA program sportsmanship. The only piece missing is you. Individuals are expected to be aware of their influence on behavior of others and act in a responsible and positive manner at all times. Therefore, taunting participants, fans, or the officials is not allowed. The use of handheld banners and signs, horns, sirens, whistles, and similar items are also not allowed. Any person interfering with this contest is subject to removal from the facility. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to please stand as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. And now for the starting lineups. First for the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Kane Wolves. At guard, a junior, number 2, Eric Novosel. At guard, a sophomore, number 5, Keller Chamberlain. At forward, a senior, number 11, Finn Chamberlain. At forward, a sophomore, number 24, Cod Jamerson. At forward, a junior, number 25, Nate McCormick. And coach of the Kane Wolves is Corey Darr. And now the starting lineups for the North Clarion Wolves. At forward, a senior, number 10, Noah Baumkratz. At guard, a senior, number 20, Logan Bish. Also at guard, a senior, number 40, Hudson Irwin. At forward, a senior, number 4, Landon Lutz. And at guard, a senior, number 13, C.J. Zockroll. North Clarion's head coach is Roger Walter. This morning's officials are Justin Skiba, Chip Mason, and Scott Ruffler.
All right, so there we go. There are the starting lineups. They're getting set to go here at Tippin Gymnasium, John Calipari Court. Oh, Mr. Baumkratz comes over to take the officials' coats. It's all really official today, isn't it, here?
It is a nice three-man crew, obviously, here. Get things underway. Some veteran officials.
Yeah, they came across, and we actually said to them, you know, did you draw the short straw today? You got Skiba on the thing, and he said, pray for us. And Brock goes, I am.
Tell you what, I got to do things a little old school tonight. Of course, you guys know the story. I always score basketball games with the iPad and all that. Makes life easier. Well, guess what? The iPad died last night. It was too late and could not be resurrected. So here I am. I've got to go. I found the original score sheets, actually, that I used to use way back whenever I started calling games in 1994. So I had to make copies.
1972.
That's what it seems like. But, yeah, back then, of course, the teams were encouraged to wear odd and even jersey numbers and all that good stuff. So we don't have to have that to worry about. But I mean, a little old school. You might have to bump me a time or two to make sure that I go ahead and fill this sheet out.
Getting set now for the Clarion Ford tip-off, and it is the Legacy Archery jump ball here. Fun Bank Hoops here on Explore Clarion. Glad you can be with us here on the showcase. That is reined in by Irwin, and right to the hoop. Shots off the mark, and the ball pulled down by Jamerson. So Kane, the Wolves here going at it today.
A great opportunity for these two teams to play on the large court here.
Ball handed off. Chamberlain with the basketball up top, works it over to the left side. Novosel over there. Novosel across the top of the key. He's going to pass it off to Fenton Chamberlain. Down to the corner it goes. That's Novosel again in the paint. Puts up the one-hander. No good. The ball's going to be ripped down by Bish.
Yeah, didn't get points out of that trip down the court, but nice look by that offense. Good ball movement.
Here's Irwin. Cross-court pass comes back up top there to Bish. Back over. Irwin pumps that three-pointer and nails it on the right side.
A big confidence-building shot for Irwin.
And that's the Rooted Dental three-point line this year. You know why they gave it to Rooted Dental? When you shoot that shot, you grit your teeth because you don't know if you're going to get it.
A little truth to that statement.
That's right.
Especially in this court. Sometimes the lines are very confusing to these players.
There are like 14 three-point lines out there.
Not only players, but officials as well.
Remember when they were shooting from the free throw line? Or the free throw line, they were shooting up at the black line, and it wasn't.
I was going to say, of all the ones that gives people trouble, it's the free throw line usually that I see.
Shot of the paint's no good. Ball's going to be ripped down there by Baumkratz, and a foul's going to be called. First one here of this first quarter.
Yeah, Novosel that time a little too much contact, and that's more of a frustration, a little disappointing that he didn't get that shot to fall.
Team foul number 1.
You know, Kane right now not on a scoreboard yet. They had a couple of good looks. They got some nice ball movement with their offense. Just couldn't get the shot to fall.
So 3-0 here the score as we're underway. Zockroll up top is going to work that ball. Back to Baumkratz and he'll work it to the right side. Bish, Irwin, Zockroll. Finds Bish on the right side. He'll pump that shot, nails it. That's another three-pointer from that Rooted Dental three-point line. How about that?
Yeah, sometimes you challenge a team. Okay, you're not going to beat us inside. You're going to have to beat us from the outside. And so far, North Clarion getting 2 of those shots to fall.
Deep shot on the right side by Chamberlain's no good. Here comes North Clarion. Zockroll pushing it up the court. Here's Zockroll over to Irwin. Irwin spinning, kicks it back up top to Zockroll. Zockroll hands it off to Irwin again. And that is Bish up top.
How about Irwin? Great job there to not travel. The official watching the feet of Irwin the whole time.
Ball dumped in, good give and go, but the ball is rejected away that time by Novosel, and it goes out of bounds though.
Yeah, Novosel that time, nothing but ball. Good play defensively. Don't be afraid to come out here to Clarion to see some good quality basketball today.
It's going to go on till what, 8, 9 o'clock tonight.
Get your money's worth. A thrifty guy like you, Mike Kalinowski, always believes in getting his money's worth.
Shot taken by Zockerl up top. It's off the mark. It's going to come out rebounded by McCormick. I always ask for the senior discount, though.
Yeah, a lot of times anymore they don't have to, while they're asking, they just give it to you.
Driving into the lane, that's Chamberlain. Still with it on the baseline. Kicks it over. And the shot taken in the paint. It's off the mark that time by McCormick, and the rebound is by Lutz.
Yeah, McCormick trying to use a little bit of that glass. The shot just off the mark a little wee bit.
Irwin shots off the mark on the three-point shot. 6-0 here, just underway here in the first quarter. First quarter is the Clarion Forest VNA. Driving into the hoop, Novosel. He'll get the first points for the Kane Wolves. So both of the Wolves are on the board now.
Yeah, Novosel that time just stayed with the shot the entire way. Got the shot to fall.
Stalker over to the right side. Ball down to the corner. That's Lutz. Zockerl up top over to Irwin. Irwin not afraid to fire it. He's going to drive, though. And how about that rejection that time by McCormick? But it just hits the end line.
You can see this is a very disciplined Kane team defensively.
Ball comes right in. Bish puts up the shot and gets it. It's 8-2.
Bish now 5 points in the ball game. And an 8-2 lead here for North Clarion.
Slight press here. They pick up a three-quarter court. Ball over to Novosel. He's going to drive between defenders and lays it home. Nice drive by Novosel.
If you give a lane like that to Novosel, he's going to make you pay the price every time. No hesitation at all on that shot.
That's kind of like Brock when you take him out to dinner.
Nobody's getting in my way, I can tell you that much.
No, about paying the price.
Oh.
Ball across the timeline. Here's Novosel. Ball kicked over to the right side. That's Chamberlain over there, and Chamberlain's going to take that shot. They're going to call the push-off. They're going to call the offensive foul.
The official right on top of that one.
Oh, no, they are going to give it. At first, the way he looked, and I think Novosel, too, thought so. That foul's going to be called on Lutz.
We'll see how it changes now. Yeah, I thought so, too, based on the reaction of Novosel. I thought that's what they were going to ring up.
Pappas in there, and both of the Walters come in, Ethan and Owen. Ball comes right in up top. That's Chamberlain driving in the paint, kicks it back out. Drive into the hoop, now kicked it out to the corner. Novosel, again, right into the paint, puts up that shot. It's off the mark. Boy, got the rebound, went up high for it, too. Into the paint. Here's the shot put up, and that shot is good, and that is Lucas Wenzel with that 2 points.
Lucas Wenzel.
Here's the steal. Novosel again. And Novosel, they're going to get the block call. Official right on top of it.
And Novosel heads to the line.
Number 13,
And that again is the Dubrook free throw line again this year.
Team foul number 2.
Shot is money in the bank.
Eric Novosel at the line for Kane, doing 1 shot remaining.
Bends the knees, releases, money in the bank.
So we're all tied. A game that was 6-0, and now we're all tied up at 8 apiece.
This is the case here. North Clarion needs to work the ball a little bit. The temptation is there to take those threes, but I think you want to drive it strong into the paint.
Ball comes back up top. And the ball just tipped out of bounds. It'll stay North Clarion ball.
Time Eli Payne with the tap, knocking that ball out.
Pappas will take it out of bounds. Ball comes into Zockerl. He'll drive. And the one-hander in the lane gets that to go. It's 10-8.
C.J. Zockerl.
Zockerl, his first points of the ball game.
Bounce pass. Into the paint. Wenzel puts up that shot. No good. Fight for the basketball. Goes out of bounds. And they're going to give it to North Clarion here. They're going to say last touched.
Yeah,
Kane.
Just ran out of real estate. As I do not have a 35 on my roster.
Well, you know who that is.
Got Simpson.
Yep. We'll find out. Here's the ball knocked away. Behind the back dribble by Chamberlain. Chamberlain spinning around. Up top of the key to the right side. Long shot taken, and it is off the mark. That's by, well, we think it's Gus Simpson. Ball back to the right side. Smith saved it. Chamberlain has it. 10-8 here. North Clarion leads early here at Tippin Gymnasium. First game of several today. We'll go through the list. Jump stop, shot taken. It's off the mark by Smith. Put back, though, that's no good, and the rebound's going to be ripped away by Ethan Walter. He'll bring it right down the court. Gives it to Zockrell. Here's Zockrell. Over to the left side. And into the lane. The shot's off the mark. The put back, no, it's lost in the paint and taken. Was that by, no, yeah, well, that was by Smith. Ball tipped ahead. Zockrell's going to steal it. Here comes Walter the other way. Walter has it tipped away. Ball stolen back away by Chamberlain. We go back and forth. Minute 21 to go here in the first.
Did get an update on number 35, Yonde.
Ball up top. That's Wenzel. Now back over to the right side to Smith.
1 minute remaining in the first quarter.
And they're going to get it over and back call here. What was 35 again? Okay. You may need that too. Rakai Yonde.
So 56.3 on the clock here for North Clarion. Up 10-8. This is where I think, you know, again, if the shot's there, take it. If not, don't force it. Milk some time off.
Ball down into the paint. It's going to be stolen away, but right back into the hands of Walter. Walter's going to take it strong to the hoop. No good. And the rebound from over top there was by Novosel. He's going to kick it out. That ball loose. Fight for the ball, and it's going to go to North Clarion.
You know, play was pretty consistent throughout the first probably 6.5 minutes here of the ball game. The last minute or so, team's getting a little careless with that ball, trying to force some things, I think, get some quick scores. Take a deep breath, milk some time.
See, Brock, he doesn't like that. He likes everyone to slow it down, take your time,
3
run a
minute
good
possession.
offense. Won't be able to do that much
Yeah,
longer.
I was going to say, you got to enjoy it while you can.
Here's Zockrell up top. I got that look from Brock. You jump right in and you can say, oh, you're an idiot.
I'm not an enjoyer of those 3 minute offenses.
Oh, that's Bob and I.
Not at all.
Here's Zockrell up top, driving into the lane. Has the ball tipped away by Novosel. He's going to take it. 10 seconds on the clock. Novosel going coast to coast, puts up the shot. It's off the mark, no good. Coming out the other way. Here's Owen Walter. Ball ahead. Zockrell will take that shot. It is no good. And there's the buzzer. Had a lot of contact here and there, but no fouls there called in the end. We'll take the timeout. 10-8 North Clarion leads. You're watching Pun Bang Hoops on exploreClarion.com.
Since 1946, we've delivered. From commercial to residential, we've got you covered. We proudly serve and support our local communities. Call 844-DEW-BROOK or visit us online. DEW-BROOK, your trusted ready-mix concrete supplier.
All right, back here at Calipari Court at Tippin Gymnasium on the campus of Clarion. It is the District 9 basketball showcase here today. 10-8 as North Clarion leads here after the first quarter. Taking the ball out of bounds will be Finn Chamberlain here for Kane as we get set for quarter number 2.
A little bit of a slow start, you know, really, I think out of both of these teams. Mike, they'd like to see a few more points than that in the opening quarter, but they have been consistent.
Shot was off the mark by, that was Chamberlain. Here's Zockrell spinning it in to the paint. Ball knocked away, picked back up Lutz got it back up top. There's the shot. I was blocked away. Was that Zockrell with it?
It was Zockrell.
CJ Jockrell.
4 points to the ball game for Zockrell.
Ball here with Finn Chamberlain. Over to the right side. Keller Chamberlain hands it up to Novosel.
Novosel barking out the offense. You know, in watching him, he's kind of like having a coach out on the court. Does a nice job.
Still working it up there. That's Finn Chamberlain, hands it off. Here's Novosel again. Novosel fakes. They're just working and taking their time here. Keller Chamberlain. It's just a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, they're showing some patience.
Keller Chamberlain up top, driving. That's Finn. Into the lane, had it knocked away, and it's going to be taken away by Lutz.
Oh, what a steal.
Novosel was right there to take it.
Couldn't get the shot to fall, but a thing of beauty defensively.
Here's a shot taken by Bish on the other end, and another three-pointer for Bish.
Logan Bish for 3.
He's got 2 of them in the ball game. That is the team's 3rd three-pointer.
And that was Jamerson losing the ball out of bounds that time. Second quarter sponsor here is Hager Paving on the Fun Bank Hoops. Also our player of the game sponsor as always. Ball down into the corner. Irwin dumps it down into Baumkratz. Baumkratz, they're going to call the block foul here. That'll be called on Keller Chamberlain.
This is a very good job of North Clarion, Mike, of taking it strong to the hoop. The temptation is you hit 3 three-pointers so far, you fall in love with the three-pointers, and they realize they've got to take it to the paint. Try and get a few foul calls against Kane as well in the process.
Zockrell's going to hand it off to Baumkratz. Baumkratz into the lane. He lost it, but it's going to be picked up. And the ball dumped ahead to McCormick. McCormick over to the right side. Chamberlain over there. Up to Chamberlain and into Novosel's hands. Novosel on the back dribble in the paint. Kicks it back out. Chamberlain down. Chamberlain now taking that shot. It's off the mark. No good. And we're going to get a jump ball.
I believe so.
Okay, so the jump ball, it will go to North Clarion here.
North Clarion.
A jump ball sponsored by Legacy Archery. I like the pesky defense I've seen out of North Clarion so far because, again, they're not allowing any garbage and easy points. If Kane is able to get a shot off, they've earned it.
Oh, the ball tipped away by McCormick. He'll get a good steal. Here's McCormick on the other end, and he's going to get called for the charge. You saw that shoulder lower. That's all it takes.
Yep, when you see that shoulder drop, unless that defender is still in the process of moving, they're going to call that every single time.
Also number 25, Nate McCormick, his first. Team foul number 2.
So about 5 minutes to go here in the second. First of 3 broadcast here on Explore today.
A little surprised you didn't get here earlier to sign autographs.
I was outside doing that. Yeah, they wouldn't let me in the gym because of the service fee I charge.
Are you now signing them just with your name, or are you still putting HOF behind it?
No, I put everything. You pay extra for the HOF.
Gotcha.
Here's Irwin. Shot out the way. It's off the mark. The rebound pulled down by Chamberlain. Driving into the paint. Keller Chamberlain. He's going to put up that shot, and he gets it to go. So 15-8, that drought breaks about a 4-minute drought for Kane in scoring. And how about that rejection by McCormick?
McCormick uses those long arms, gets his money's worth. He's going to exit the ball game. Both teams do a lot of substituting. I think it's a good move, again, because you're coming off of that long break, and you're just not in as good a game shape, really, as what you should be. This larger court tests you out a little bit as well.
So North Clarion will take it out of bounds. They lead here by 5. They have outscored Kane in this quarter 5-2. Walter, down to Walter. Shot on the baseline. It's good. Ethan Walter getting the 2.
Nice little spin move.
Ethan Walter.
Ball up top. Novosel to the corner. That's Wenzel. Now dumps it off to Smith, and Smith will get the basket.
Isaiah Smith.
First points of the ball game out of Smith.
Here's Walter again. Kicks it over. Ethan Walter in the lane again, and they're going to get the hold called in the paint. Irwin will check back in.
North Clarion looking to extend that lead here, 3:37.
Fouls on number 33.
And have to hurry to get it in,
Smith.
and they do.
First. Team foul number 3.
Ball to Walter up top, and he'll find Zockrell. Going to that motion offense here as they work their way around. Not seeing a lot of picking, though. Usually they'll go away, pick away, set up. It's more of just finding a space here. Ball dumped down to the baseline, and foul's going to be called. Pappas. That's Ryan Pappas will go up to the line to shoot for the Dubrook free throw line.
First trip to the line here for Pappas. Actually, the first trip for the entire team.
So they're 0 for 0. That's
Fouls on
100%.
number 5, Keller
This is
Chamberlain.
true.
That's his second. Team foul number 4.
Shot is good from that Dubrook free throw line. Appreciate
Ryan Pappas.
certainly all these
Clarion, a one-shot
sponsors
remaining.
today. The next shot is in and out, no good.
So here we go, 18-12, 6-point lead again. Chamberlain dumps it off. The ball's loose. Who's going to get it? And it's back into the hands of Keller Chamberlain. Keller at the free throw line. Kicks it over and down to the corner. That's back to Chamberlain. Smith up top. Smith driving in, and we're going to get the push. We're going to get Walter with this one, I believe.
Yeah, Owen Walter, a little too much contact.
Fouls on number 42, Owen Walter. That's his first. Team foul number 1.
Ball dumped right in, and that shot's off the mark. The ball tipped back out, though, controlled by Wenzel. Oh, and then stolen away by Owen Walter. And Walter down on the other end. And the push is going to be called, and Walter will go to the line to shoot a couple. That will be, I believe, the 5th foul here against Kane.
Fouls on number 5, Keller Chamberlain.
You are correct.
His 3rd. Team foul number 5.
Bob, you love that 5 fouls in a quarter
Owen
thing,
Walter
don't you?
at the line
No,
for North
I
Clarion.
am, as we all know, I am as old school gets. Right, wrong, and different. I'm just old school.
What do you think, Brock? You like it?
I do miss the 1-and-1.
Yeah, I think
mean,
I miss the
it
strategy.
changed the strategy.
Yeah, and I think it gave teams that were behind a lot better chance of getting into games.
Yes.
Shot is off the mark, no good.
Yeah, Novosel goes up high to bring that one down. Chamberlain into the paint, and the pass is knocked out of bounds. Kane retains possession. Ball is inbounded. Smith. Chamberlain. That's a Novosel driving, and see what the call is. Is he called the charge? Nope, called the push after. Okay, goes on Smith.
Fouls on number 33,
So we'll be
Isaiah Smith, his 2nd.
Shooting down on the other end.
Team foul
Yeah, a
number
lot of
5.
players in there to choose from. Smith, the guilty party. Make the long trip down. So it'll be
Ethan
Walter at the line.
For North Clarion, now 2 shots.
Shots up and off the mark. I haven't talked too much today about the importance of free throw shooting, but right now North Clarion is 2 of 5 as a team. That is, for Walter, he is 0 for 1. Off the mark, 0 for 2.
Novosel again goes up high to bring down that rebound. Novosel weaving between defenders, and he'll be fouled this time, and we'll get Novosel up to the line to shoot a couple.
And Novacell leads
Plaza number 34.
all score, or well, it leads actually North Clarion with 6. Overall lead in the game is Logan Bishop with 8.
Eric Novacell at the line for Kane, 1 shot remaining.
So Novacell gets that shot to fall and gets that one as well. He's up to 8 points in the ball game.
It came back within 5. They were trailing by 7 at one point. Walter to the left side over to Swanson. Back up top to Irwin and then into the hands of Walter. Walter takes the shot from up top, and the shot's off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound pulled back down by Owen Walter. Back up top it goes to Ethan. Here's Ethan with it over to Owen. Owen on the right side. Owen driving in between a couple defenders. Up top, Zockel fires the shot. Three-pointer on the way. In and out, no good. The rebound is pulled down by Kane.
That rim not very forgiving that time.
That was Jamerson on the rebound. Shot taken. It's off the mark. No good. Rebound here by Walter. Kicks it ahead. Here's Owen on the other end. And the basket good. 21-14.
Owen Walter.
Good transition bucket there.
Novacell takes it just over the timeline. Long shot on the way, and it's good from the left side. And out there nailing that shot
Schaefer for 3.
was Schaefer with that three-pointer.
1 minute remaining in the half. 1 minute.
Ball underneath. Ball stolen away. Good job, but in the travel. Yeah, he went down to the court, and that's it. That just stinks that you have to call that because it's a great defensive play by Jamerson.
That's a toughie because, again, it's a hustle play, but because it's a hustle play and you're still moving around like that, you're going to get called for that travel. It's just unfortunately the way the cookie crumbles.
Irwin will dump it in. Bobcats hands it to Bish, to Irwin.
If it opens up, take it. If not, don't be afraid to milk time. If you're in the driver's seat, you're up by 4 points.
Swanson with it. Lost it. Ball taken away. Schaefer dumps it over to Jamerson. Jamerson down the right side. Shot good by Jamerson. Nice job by him. 21-19. It's a 2-point ball game.
Jamerson.
Boy, North Clarion was starting to pull away, but Kane right back.
They are, and again, you do not want to turn the ball over here.
Ball dumped into Baumkratz. Baumkratz around the defense, lost the basketball, and the ball will remain North Clarion ball.
And just 3.2 on the clock, so you get a good look here in the inbound. You don't have to do a catch and release. You can set up, but you can't waste a lot of time.
Oh, the shot by Irwin right before the buzzer, good, and that makes it 23-19. So there we go. That'll wrap up the first half here from Tippin Gymnasium. First game of the showcase today. 10-8 is the, 23-19 is our score. As we go to halftime, we'll take a timeout and come back with the Heater Lumber halftime show. We'll have stats with the governor and a whole lot more for you. We'll get Brock in here too with some analysis from the first half, and we'll also have those halftime adjustments too. We'll see what these guys think these teams need to do after halftime. You're watching Fun Bang Hoop.
At the Carpet Barn in Clarion, flooring is anything but boring. We handle everything, from expert installation to full removal and cleanup, with precision, care, and commitment to quality. Visit our showroom and find flooring that works as hard as you do. The Carpet Barn, where style meets service.
Lung cancer screening has been shown to give people the best opportunity of beating lung cancer at a very early stage.
I'm Jane, and I received expert care here at Independence Health System.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last throughout retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
For over 50 years, Carly Tire in Clarion has been keeping you rolling with quality tires for all your driving needs. And now, we're more than just tires. From state inspections to oil changes to brakes and total car care, Carly Tire is your one-stop shop to keep your vehicle safe and running smooth. Experience hometown service you can trust and quality you can count on. Carly Tire, the area's largest selection of tires. Stop in today and see why Clarion has trusted us for over 50 years.
Legacy Archery in Brookville is your full-service bow shop, offering an indoor range, techno hunt video system, custom strings, and over 150 bows and crossbows and camo in stock. Whether you're new to archery or prepping for hunting season, Legacy has the gear and know-how to sharpen your skills.
For over 55 years, Parker Furniture has brought comfort and style to homes with quality you can trust. Family owned and proudly serving Northwestern Pennsylvania, visit them at 2683 State Route 257. Parker Furniture, where your home begins. Red Bank Chevrolet, Clarion County's trusted vehicle dealer. At Red Bank Chevrolet, we're more than just a dealership. We're your neighbors, your go-to team for everything Chevy. From the moment you walk through our doors, we're here to exceed your expectations with unbeatable service, great selection, and a fun car buying experience. Stop by or schedule your visit today. Together, let's drive.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
Caregiver isn't just a job. It's your chance to make a real difference in someone's life. And now there's never been a better time to join our team at Voices for Independence. A new limited-time program can provide you with incredible training benefits, as well as tuition assistance and a retention bonus of $500. Gain certifications that will help you grow your career, all while helping others. Voices for Independence has been hiring and training caregivers for over 30 years. Invest in your future by starting a career that matters. Visit our website or call us today to apply now.
And here we go with the Heater Lumber halftime show. North Clarion with the lead here. And there you go. There is the dean of all that is sports here at Clarion. The man, the myth, and the legend. It is Dave Cadis, folks. Look at him over there. Studious as always.
I got a feeling, as I see, he's got a handful of rosters. I bet some of them are going to come our way.
Yeah, they very well could be. And you can see Dave there making his way across. Well, Robert, it is time for the Red Bank Chevrolet statistics. And how do they stack up here at halftime?
I'll take a look first at North Clarion, since they are here on the court already. Leading the way is Logan Bish. He checks in with 8 points. He's got two three-pointers in this ballgame. So 8 points out of Logan, 5 points out of Hudson Irwin, 4 out of C.J. Zockerell, 3 out of Owen Walter, and 2 out of Ethan Walter. The only weakness so far in this ballgame for North Clarion, Mike, is they're just 2 of 5 from the free throw line. But again, they do have that 23-19 lead here. For Kane, as we take a look at Kane, leading the way was Eric Novosel. Novosel checking in 8 points for Novosel in this one, followed by 3 points out of Talon Schaefer and 2 points out of Keller Chamberlain, Lucas Wenzel, Kanye Jamerson, and Isaiah Smith. As a team, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. So pretty good success from that free throw line for these Kane Wolves. As we sit here at halftime, 23-19.
All right, we'll take one more quick timeout. Got to get a lot of sponsors in today. And we'll come back. We'll go with the All-American Awards and Engraving halftime adjustments. You two need to think about what these teams may need to change up after halftime. 23-19, North Clarion leads here at the half. Fun Bank Hoops are right here on exploreClarion.com.
If your truck's down, your business is too. Bauer Truck Repair gets you back on the road fast with expert service and 24/7 roadside assistance. Call 814-226-6023 or visit BauerTruckRepair.com.
Our focus has always been on you at Clarion County Community Bank. We're a full-service bank that offers the financial tools you need and the personal attention you deserve. You'll discover we're not just investing in our community, we're investing in you. Clarion County Community Bank.
Fisher & Father Auto Parts, your locally owned Napa Auto Parts in Cranberry, Knox, Clarion, and New Bethlehem wants to extend a special message. Wishing all athletes a safe and healthy season. Good luck to all the teams.
Showcase Homes in Chippenville offers modular and manufactured homes with over 240 customizable floor plans. Tour 8 display models on site, ready for immediate delivery. From permits to porches, we handle it all, from start to finish.
And welcome back here to Tippin Gymnasium. Fun Bank Hoops here at Explore Clarion, the District 9 Showcase of basketball. Here this Saturday, games rolling on all night long, and this is the Heater Lumber Halftime Show. All right, you two, you had a homework assignment I gave you, and I'll grade you accordingly. The All-American Awards and Engraving halftime adjustments. What do you think? What do the teams need to do here at halftime? Do they need to change anything up?
Well, I have a little bit of a head start because I've watched North Clarion a couple times, so I've talked to Coach Walter after games. And one of the biggest messages with him after the games is shot selection. And so far you've seen North Clarion, they've made a few threes, but they've also, early in possessions, kind of shot a couple that you maybe could have taken a couple more minutes or seconds off the clock and gotten a better shot inside. So I'm sure that was probably the main part of the conversation in the halftime. And for Kane, they're creating their turnovers on defense, but at halftime, their coach is in there probably saying, Coach Dar, we got to take advantage of the turnovers. They take advantage of a couple more of these turnovers, they're ahead in this game at halftime. So,
yeah, I think the big key is, and looking at Kane first here, I think the big key for them is, look, you've had some nice looks offensively. You couldn't get the shot to fall. Penetrate. Take it strong to the hoop. Penetrate. Try and pick up some fouls. Frustrate this North Clarion squad a little bit. Look, you had a pretty consistent afternoon as far as how you played the boards as well, but you got to get some points to fall. You don't have to change much, really, other than simply get those shots to fall. You don't got to do anything crazy defensively. I think you got to be pleased. Look, you've only surrendered 23 points here in the first half. I think, you hit the nail on the head, and that goes back to when Roger Walter's philosophy as a coach, which, was a long-time successful coach at Clarion. His shot, he was always a patient guy. Look, be patient, wait for the shot to open up, don't force it. We can win low-scoring games if you are patient and make the shot when it opens up. I think, again, Brock, you're right. You hit the nail on the head. That's what he's going to tell these guys, but you still got to get some of those shots to fall, and I think for them too as well. Take it strong to the hoop. What's going to happen? Either A, you're going to get fouled, so you get them in a little bit of foul trouble, so that's all good. Or B, you miss a shot, but it's a higher percentage of shot, the closer you get to that hoop.
Yeah, and you've seen how aggressive Kane is in defending the layups inside. They're not afraid to jump up to try and get the block, so there's going to be opportunity to get some foul calls here if you're North Clarion.
Hey, good job, guys. I give you an A+. That's the All-American Awards and Engraving halftime adjustments. Wrapping up the Heater Lumber halftime show. Go to the third quarter. It's at Ascendance Truck Center, third quarter. And the ball's going to be dumped into Chamberlain. A little bit of pressure put on. Here's Novacell.
I think, too, you're seeing both of these teams, Mike, feeling out, getting used to this larger court. Certainly the biggest court they've played on all season long. And, again, following that Christmas break, I talk about, I'm not trying to beat the dead horse, but it's a huge factor in conditioning.
Novacell in the paint, tried to dump it off. Travel's going to be called, so the turnover.
And Novacell a little surprised about the call, but puts his head down, goes the other way.
Ball quickly across the court. Ball dumped away. Here's that is Lutz in the paint, has that ball taken by McCormick, and he's going to be fouled.
And that time Lutz will commit the foul, makes a little too much contact.
Also number 4, Landon Lutz, his second. Team foul number 1.
Novosel up top. 23-19, where we stood at halftime. About a minute gone here in the quarter. Chamberlain will work it over the right side, taken away by Irwin. Here comes Irwin down the left side. Irwin break it away and open right up for him. The foul's going to be called. They're going to say Novosel got some arm there. Boy, Novosel can get up, though. He can get up in the air.
Oh, no question. He's an all-around basketball player. Solid both on the offensive and defensive sides.
Second, team foul number 1. Hudson Irwin is the line for North Clarion. He'll have 2 shots.
Irwin has 5 points in the ball game. Make it 6 for that shot. It rattles the cage and falls.
Up there with that Dubrook free throw line today when Bob says to thank all those great sponsors we have.
This is a great example going back to really what sets this free throw up. Irwin sees the lane, takes it as the shot is off the mark, but he takes it and didn't make the shot, gets fouled, gets to go to the line, gets at least 1 point out of it.
If Jamerson got the rebound, ball ahead. McCormick's going to bring it up top. Shot is on the way by Schaefer, and that is good. 3-pointer for him, makes it a 2-point ball game.
Talent Schaefer for 3.
That is his second 3 in the ball game.
And a drive, and boy, you heard the smack that time.
Ouch.
Irwin will go to the line. Not sure who was the smacker. We're going to say it was Jamerson.
Also number 24.
Yeah, that's one of those you don't have to worry about anybody questioning.
Team foul number 2.
Yeah, that wasn't a ball smack.
Hudson Irwin at the line at North Clarion. He'll have 1 shot remaining.
Sometimes you can see that Wilson brand, and that wasn't going to be the case on that one.
So, free throw is good. Both of them, 26-22.
You get more examples, taking it strong to the hoop, good things happening for you.
McCormick on the left side. He'll bring it back up top. Comes to the free throw line, passes off there to Chamberlain. Chamberlain dumps it off to Schaefer. Schaefer shaking and baking down the left side of the lane, lost it out of bounds, and it goes to North Clarion.
Kane's offense just not quite in sync here in the third quarter play.
Well, all the way down to Baumkratz. He'll take the shot on the baseline. It's off the mark. The ball is going to be tipped out of bounds, and it stays North Clarion ball. That might have been McCormick knocking it out of bounds. Irwin to inbound. Does so to Bish. Irwin on the right side. Finds Baumkratz to the left side. Bish driving. Spinning around. Bish has it blocked. Oh, what a nice block that time by McCormick. He's kind of reached over and swatted it.
Just the little simple fundamental things. You know, certainly that's what's keeping this Kane squad in the ballgame right now. Again, they only trail here by 4 points, but they do not want to let North Clarion gain confidence.
Irwin spins around on the bottom block, and that body foul is going to be called here on Smith. A little too much push.
Smith thinking that he had established real estate.
Foul's on number 33, Isaiah Smith. That's his 3rd. Team foul.
I do like, I'll tell you what, Bob, you need to do that. Irwin shoes, I like that. How different colors. That's you. That has you.
Well, you know, if I do that, that's only because either A, I just grabbed the wrong pair.
For your color blindness, right?
Or C, one shoe had a leak and the other was good, and I just couldn't bear to throw it away. So
here's Chamberlain. Gets it across to Smith. Smith back over to Chamberlain. Chamberlain driving on the baseline, and he's going to be fouled. They're going to get Irwin with this one.
Yeah, Irwin trying to blame the court and say, I didn't make that contact.
Foul's on number 40, Hudson Irwin.
Yeah, I was at school one day, and one of the kids goes, Mr. K, do you know you have on a black and a blue sock? I said, did it on purpose. Here's Smith. Oh, and a foul. Baumkratz. Almost with the takedown.
Playing some football in here tonight.
Yeah, it looked like a defensive back. He went up top like that. Of course, when you're facing a big guy like Smith,
Foul's on number 10, Noah Malmkreis.
sometimes you feel like you need that extra oomph.
You might have, it's a good thing maybe Coach Eggleston's not around. He might see Baumkratz in there going, huh. Although Baumkratz was a senior.
Hey, you know, you're always taught, don't let them get the three.
That's right.
If you're going to foul, don't let that ball go in the hoop.
I like to say the phrase, get your money's worth.
That's only on your fifth one. Then you really get your money's
worth. And you're done.
Shot off the mark.
Bish to Irwin. Here's Irwin working it. Left side top of the key over to Zockrell. Hands it back. Irwin, deep shot. It's off the mark. The ball tipped by Novosel out of bounds.
You know, Mike, I'm thinking, if you can have 7 years of eligibility at the college level, well, why not give them a fifth year here at the high school level?
Yeah. Well, there are going to be people playing college football that are like 35 years old. You wait. And we go on the other end. Chamberlain dumps it off. And the ball's blocked underneath. McCormick
what a
strong
play
boy, stole it back away. Novosel to Smith. Smith takes the dribble. The ball taken away by Zockrell in the paint. Here's Zockrell to the right side. Shot taken by Bish. It's on the way. It's off the back of the rim. And that ball loose in the paint. Who's going to get it? Oh, it's Smith, but a good job by Jamerson with that hustle. Here's Smith.
Well, slow things down a little bit here if you're Kane.
Chamberlain from the corner. 8-ball, corner pocket by Jamerson. And he nails that rooted dental three-pointer.
Unless you've got a guy like Chamberlain can make that three.
And Kane back within 3.
Good shot.
Yeah. It's been a close ball game. North Clarion's led, but not by much. They did extend that lead a few times. Oh, and the foul, and Irwin gets hit hard, kind of looks up. Adjust the glasses.
Irwin this is his third trip to the line here in quarter number 3. Right now he's 3 for 4. Mike, would you believe that North Clarion has yet to make a field goal here in the second half? Every point coming from the free throw line.
All free throws.
Shot is good.
You know, that's not always a bad thing, though. It just shows that you're taking the ball strong. You're hitting the boards hard.
That shot off the mark.
And the rebound is pulled down by Jamerson again. All handed to Novosel. Novosel over to Jamerson. Back up to Novosel. On the right side. Schaefer driving in, kicks it back out to Chamberlain. Up top, Novosel. Novosel into the lane, takes the jump stop, kicks it left side. Shot on the way by Keller. Chamberlain, it's off the mark. And the foul's going to be called in the paint.
Things are getting pretty intense out of both sides in the paint here. They're going to ring this foul up.
It's a double foul. Yeah, it's a double foul. I saw him come out with the 2 fists.
And number 40, Hudson Irwin. Both their second personal fouls.
Yeah, they want to make sure Coach Walter, of course, he's an official,
I was
too.
going to say.
So they're
not
all
his, by a long shot, not his first day at the rodeo. The officials are going to have a little conference about this. And, again, getting everybody on the same page. There's nothing wrong with taking your time, making sure everybody is on that same page. Gives us an opportunity. We want to thank Clarion Ford, Clarion County Community Bank, Central Electric, Brookville Equipment, the Carpet Barn, Battery Warehouse, All Seasons, All American. Appreciate all that sponsorship.
So the ball will go to Kane. They had possession. The double foul was called, so they will retain possession. No jump ball here, no free throw, or no possession arrow. Schaefer dumps it in. Chamberlain comes around. Chamberlain's going to be pushed. You see the officials, too. I think when they were talking, they wanted to tighten it up just a little bit because it was getting a little rough.
Also number 20 for North Clarion, Logan Bish, his first. Finn Chamberlain at the line for Kane on 2 shots.
Shot goes. It's his 4th point in the ball game. Hit the 3-pointer here early on in the quarter. Next shot, front of the iron, and no good.
Well, the ball comes out. It's saved by Walter. Long shot on the way. It's off the mark that time by Owen Walter, and the ball loose in the paint.
Fisher right on top of that one.
Yeah, Bish is fouled. So he got that rebound and took it up strong.
Logan Bish with 8 points.
Boy, both teams now in the bonus here as well. Don't see it too often.
Shot is up and good. 9th point in the ball game out of Logan Bish. Again, North Clarion has yet to make a field goal here in quarter number 3. That shot's good.
So Jamerson will take it out for that Dubrook free throw line. North Clarion's look pretty good. Ball here to the left side. Here's Jamerson.
Yeah, 8 of 10 from the free throw line here.
Jamerson. Oh, what a strong take and got it. Oh, that was a nice drive. Jamerson with the 2. Novosel, excuse me. I don't know why Jamerson
started out. He had 6 points the opening quarter and limited in quarter number 2, but a great shot there.
Shot from the left side. It's off the mark. Rebound by Novosel. Novosel kicks it ahead to Schaefer. Here's Schaefer across the timeline. Schaefer looking for room in the lane. Kicks it over to the right side. And there's the charge. You saw the shoulder.
When that shoulder drops, you're going to see that call. That is always going to happen.
And, of course, there's no shooting here because that's an offensive foul.
Fouls on number 24. Kane Jamerson, his 3rd.
So a few players now, I know Smith with 4, that's 3 on Jamerson. They're going to have to start watching. See what Coach Dar decides to do here with those guys. Driving Zockerl, lost it, and it's tipped out of bounds by Kane. 2:23 to go here in this Ascendant Struck Center 3rd quarter. Got a full timeout called, so we'll break 2 timeouts brought to you by Gatesman's Auto Body. North Clarion leads here by 3. We'll be back with more for you. Fun Bank Hoops on exploreClarion.com.
Top Tier Federal Credit Union is rated #1 in Pennsylvania for the benefits provided to our members. Whether you're saving for tomorrow or building something big, we're with you every step of the way. Top Tier Federal Credit Union, everything banking should be.
All right, back here at Calipari Court, timeout taken by Coach Dar at Kane. Took full timeout there and talked things over. 2:23 to go in this Ascendant Truck Center 3rd. Whole host of games today. We'll go through those with you as well. As we get some time, ball dumped in. And that shot taken is good. How about Pappas getting the 2 points in the lane that time?
And that's the first field goal. Comes inside the 2:15 mark.
Ball out to Schaefer up top. Novosel with that deep shot, no good. Ball's going to be tipped, and it's saved, and it's right back over to Schaefer. Schaefer down to the baseline. Novosel driving on the baseline, but the push is going to be called, and that'll put him at the line.
He should be ringing this one up, I believe, on Pappas. They do.
Fouls on number 21, Ryan Pappas. His 1st. Eric Novosel.
Of course, we'll have a
Kane who up 2 shots.
Break between the games. Go ahead there, Governor.
Novosel shot is good. From that Dubrook free throw line. Their sponsors today, Fisher and Fowler's Furniture. Shot is no good.
Ball ripped away by Chamberlain. And they're going to talk. It's either going to be a foul or a held ball. Travel's called.
Or travel.
Or it could be. I didn't.
1 out of 3.
I wasn't sure, but I like how he checked with the other guys too. What'd you see? What'd you see?
Again, get everybody on the same page.
Irwin with the basketball, working it here for North Clarion. Goes up top there to Pappas. Back to Zockerl. Zockerl kicks it over to the right side to Irwin. Irwin driving. Lost that ball, comes out, and it's taken by Walter, and it's going to be called for the timeout. They're going to say as he was gaining possession is when he hit the court. That's a 30-second timeout taken here by Coach Walter, but I think what they're saying is he didn't have possession when he hit the ground. He was gaining possession, and if he had possession to hit the ground, it would have been the walk.
Well, I hear it every Sunday. The ground cannot cause a fumble, so he didn't lose it there. He had possession on the way down. I heard Roger calling it before he even flew around, so
okay.
You never know.
Is this the future Gene Steratore that I'm sitting beside?
Maybe a little better. I don't know. Speaking of, I know you guys are excited for Monday night.
What's Monday night?
This big old Steelers game.
They're still, you mean to tell me that the fix was in and they made it?
Of course, it's the playoffs. They always make it.
Not always. I'll be watching what I usually do on Monday night, old Sanford and Son episodes.
MeTV is your friend.
It is. Isn't it one of the top networks? Here's Irwin on the baseline. Kicks it in, shot taken in there. That's by Pappas. Boy, he's got some big points in the lane. And that makes it a 6-point lead.
Pappas with both field goals for North Clarion in quarter number 3. Great job on his part.
Ball up top.
Pappas, good example, quality points off the bench.
1 minute remaining in the quarter.
Schaefer left side. Chamberlain. Back up top it goes. Novosel. Novosel kicks it back out. That's Chamberlain. Schaefer. Bounce pass. Novosel fakes. Lost the basketball. Went right off his foot. Zockerl's there, and Zocker is going to have the No, he misses it. But how about Pappas there? Misses that one. Rebound pulled down by Chamberlain. That's why you don't give up on a play. Ball all the way down the court to Jamerson, and he nails that shot. 35-31, and that hustle keeps Kane in the ball game down by 4.
Jamerson, 4 points in the ball game. That's a good example. That transition period, the entire scenario, a lot of hustle plays made, and in the end, Jamerson rewarded for it.
And again, why you never give up on a play. You never know.
Play whistle to whistle or don't play at all.
13 seconds here in the third. As the ball comes in, Chamberlain will work it across the timeline over to Schaefer. Oh, and the ball goes off of Jamerson. I don't think he expected the pass. Here's Walter with it. Walter in the lane. Walter going right to the hoop. Basket good. At the buzzer, he gets it to go. 37-31, North Clarion after 3. We'll take a timeout as the showcase here at Tippin Gymnasium. Fun Bank Hoops on exploreClarion.com.
You can afford a gorgeous, custom-designed hardwood Kales kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kales, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
Your eyes are the window to your soul, so take care of them. The Laurel Eye Clinic provides complete care from annual exams, glasses and contacts to cataract and retinal surgery, LASIK, and more. As a trusted leader in family eye care for 50 years, you can trust them with yours. Call or visit us online today.
This game is brought to you by Tionesta Builders? No. Tionesta Builder Supply. Family-owned and operated home improvement centers located in Tionesta and Shippenville. Looking for a dentist who truly cares? At Rooted Dental, Dr. Mealy combines expert care with hometown heart. From cleanings to confident smiles, your family's comfort is our priority. Rooted Dental, where healthy smiles begin on Main Street in Knox.
All right, back at Tippin Gymnasium. Governor getting his moves on, dancing as we get set for quarter number 4. Fourth quarter is sponsored by Clarion County Community Bank. Taking the ball to bounds will be Bish here. The Wolves lead the Wolves by 6.
Now, anybody watching me dance would realize that, well, I can dance.
Here's Baumkratz up top. Zockrell to the right side. That's Pappas. Finds Bish, and then Baumkratz again hands it to Zockrell. So they're going to work the ball here, start this quarter. They lead by 6. North Clarion does. No rush. Zockrell with it. And he finds a seam and dumps it out. It's controlled by Bish over there. Now Pappas up top. Zockrell again.
This is what I like. I like to see this patience, waiting. The shot hasn't opened up, and that's due in large part to good defense out there by Kane.
Oh, the ball tipped there by Novosel. Good steal. And he kept it on that side of the timeline, too. Nice job. Here's Chamberlain.
Oh, pickpocket move there.
And then the foul called.
That looked like you in New York City.
That's right. I became very rich doing that.
Second.
The only thing is, everything I stole was all the knockoffs, so I didn't get anything for it.
Well, you should have known whenever you grabbed that first purse, instead of Louis Vuitton, it said Louis Vuitton.
Here's Bish with the basketball. Dumps that into Baumkratz. Up top to Zockrell. He'll work it here. Now Pappas. Clarion County Community Bank, fourth quarter. Very deliberate here is North Clarion. They take their time. Shot on the way. It's off the front of the rim. No good. The ball loose in the paint. And we're going to get a timeout called here by North Clarion.
You did get that timeout.
Timeout, North Clarion, a 30-second timeout. 30-second timeout.
Mike, want to thank J&J Feeds Needs, J&J Trailer Sales, Kale's Kitchens, the Carly Tire Company, Land Pro, Laurel Eye Clinic, Luton's Plumbing and Heating, McMillan's Carpet Outlet, Legacy Archery, Northwest Pennsylvania Regional College, by the way, sponsoring the broadcast booth today.
Yeah, the broadcast booth always.
Oaks Lumber, Parker Furniture, Primary Health Network, Sailor Construction Concrete. By the way, they offer residential interior and exterior remodeling and new construction. Call Sailor Construction and Concrete in Reimersburg for your next home improvement project, as well as top-tier Federal Credit Union and Voices for Independence, Showcase Homes, Tepa Supply. Quite a few others to get in here before the end of the ball game.
Ball inbounded here quickly to Walter. And he's going to work it. Did a nice job. He found his seam on the bottom block, got the basket.
Yeah, stayed with it the whole way. That's 6 points now for Walter. Continues to be the only North Clarion player with a field goal in the second half.
McCormick with the basketball, kicks it over to the left side. Chamberlain up top.
Stand corrected, made that statement in error. That was actually, he is one of 2 players to make a field goal in the second half. It's Pappas, the other one.
McCormick in the corner, dumps it into Smith. Smith lost the ball to Zockrell. Oh, and Zockrell almost lost it back. Chamberlain all over him. Here's Zockrell across the timeline. Zockrell up top to Pappas. Pappas around the defense. Shot taken from the free throw line. The 15-footer goes.
Pappas now.
Ryan Pappas.
With 7 points to the ball game.
Novosel. Oh, found his man Smith, but he was covered. Boy, he saw him coming. Here comes North Clarion again. The ball tipped out of bounds by Novosel. Great hustle by him.
Tell you what, I think to make some extra money, we'll have you wrestle Smith. Arm wrestle, that is.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
The guy spends a little bit of time in the gym. Probably would bench press you for something to do.
Yeah, maybe. You'd have to be pretty strong, though.
I got the feeling he's going to bench anybody that's in this broadcast booth.
Here's Pappas. I don't know, Brock, he's tough. Here's Pappas around, weaving his way around the defenders. Missed the shot. The rebound pulled down underneath that time by Jamerson. Here's Schaefer on the other end. The shot on the way. It's off the mark. No good. Put back, though, by Jamerson. No good. Kicks back out to Walter. And here comes North Clarion. They lead here by 10. It's their biggest lead of the ball game. Baumkratz. Walter. And over to Bish. Corner. Shot taken by Zockrell off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Wenzel. Coming down to about halfway through the quarter. Ball up top. Wenzel. Bounce pass. The ball's going to be knocked away. It should stay Kane ball. .4:13 remaining. Clarion County Community Bank fourth quarter here on Fun Bank Hoops. Ball up top. Here's Wenzel. Wenzel kicked it over. Jamerson saw it. Is off by Chamberlain, and the putback by Jamerson's no good. That ball was actually tipped in the paint, and it's back into the hands of North Clarion, but a foul called. Pretty good game to get things started today.
Foul shot number 12, Lucas Wenzel is first. Team foul number 2.
Lutz Swanson check in here, as well as Owen Walter for North Clarion. Ball to Swanson. She'll bring it across the timeline. Dumps it over. Shot taken by Zockrell's off the mark. Foul's going to be called the other way. So now we get a few fouls rung up here. .345 remaining here in the ball game. We'll do our post-game show. We'll tell you who our player of the game was, and then we'll have a break between the two games. We'll have 3 actually for you. Ball dumped down into the paint, and boy, taking it up strong was Jamerson. He's going to be fouled, and he'll get up to that Dubrook free throw line.
And for Kane, they are looking, Mike, here, obviously, for their first points here in that fourth quarter play. Shot is good. Didn't look like it originally, but
he knew what he was doing.
The shot to fall. Well, they call that the shooter's touch, right?
That's right.
The flair for the dramatic. That shot off the mark.
Irwin had the rebound. Now he's down on the court. We're going to get a possession arrow here. And the jump ball.
Possession Kane.
Of course, Legacy Archery, a sponsor there.
Ball comes in and right out of bounds.
Thank Heater Lumber, Hager Paving, the Hopper Corporation, Independence Health Systems, Emery & Son Contracting.
Zockrell tried to dribble between 2 defenders, and he got through somehow, but the ball was knocked away. Here's Irwin with it.
This is where Kane's got to start to take some chances here, Mike. Manufacture some turnovers.
Yep, they're down by 9. You see North Clarion, Roger Walter taking their time, using time off the clock. Walter lost it out of bounds. It was tipped out of bounds by Kane. Down to 2:59. Ball comes right into Walter. Spins around, little baby hook shot there for Owen Walter. He gets her to go. 11-point lead now for North Clarion.
Walter again with quality points off the bench. Bench play today has been outstanding for this North Clarion squad. Really the difference in the ball game.
Schaefer. Ball tipped out of bounds. Does he call a foul?
Yep.
And a warning given on the bench of Kane.
Mike, just to give you an idea, Mike, of quality bench play. 18 points off the bench. We have a technical call against the bench, but 18 points off the bench here in the ballgame for North Clarion.
Yeah, now Coach Dart will have to sit once the bench has been called for that technical.
Of course, you and I are so old that when we first started announcing, and certainly as you as a player, coaches had to sit.
Oh yeah, you weren't allowed to get up. You weren't allowed to stand up to cheer for a basket or anything.
I can remember, certain times you'd face, there'd be a coach would be a little on the excited side, would start to get up, and sometimes the other coach would point and trying to get the officials' attention. Look, they're off the chair. Shot is good. You know, that's one of the rule changes that I absolutely loved. I thought it was long overdue whenever they did it. And that shot in and out. But the big key is here, again, following that technical, North Clarion will get the ball back.
So here we go. North Clarion leads it here by 12. So North Clarion will get the ball after the technical.
As a player, you trail by, as a player, you're starting to think you're trailing by the 12. You got to cut into that deficit. Time is not on your side.
Boy, they're letting them, they're finally, whistle's blown here, and they're going to have the foul rung up here. That's on Yandi.
I want to thank the Battery Warehouse as well as the Carpet Barn, Clarion Force V&A, Cousin Basil, Rooted Dental.
That fouls were wrong up on the clock, so there were already 5, so that would put North Clarion in the bonus.
Zockerl's shot is good. That's point number 5 for Zockerl in the ball game. Shots off the mark.
So here comes Kane. They're down by 13, still 2:24. They've got to pretty much lock, aim, and fire here. They need to get themselves back in the game. You can do it if you nail some of these threes, and here's one on the way. It's off the back of the rim, no good. Ball rebounded, and the put back up there by Wenzel's no good. That ball loose, goes out of bounds. It stays Kane ball. You just got to be able to hit a couple of those and it gets you right back in it.
Yeah, but you got to score quickly. Doesn't matter 3 or 2, just score.
Ball up top, Schaefer to the corner. Shot on the way. The three-pointer's no good. Rebound pulled down by Jamerson.
This is where the ability, as you have that pesky defense, and that's what makes it more of a challenge. And it doesn't have to be a great defense, just has to be pesky, contest each and every shot.
That was actually Payne on the rebound. I want to give credit where credit's due. Lutz passes over here to Swanson, lost the basketball. And we're going to get the jump ball call, and it will go to Kane. That's a Legacy Archery jump ball for you. Ball to the left side. Yandi will take that shot up top. It's off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound is pulled down by Walter, down on mid-26. You're down by 13 now. If you are Kane, you got to get it back quickly here. And North Clarion's going to try to stall here and use some time. Walter, this is a good opportunity, too, to work on that type of offense. And what do we got? We have a timeout taken by North Clarion. It's a full timeout, so we'll break 2. Fun Bank Hoops here on Explore Clarion. 45-32 North Clarion leads. It's the showcase here at Tippin Gym on exploreClarion.com.
MPRC helps me with the flexibility of the class times. I'm able to balance work, our hobbies of racing, and our family time in general with being able to take classes when it's convenient for me.
Affordable opportunities are endless at Northern Pennsylvania Regional College. If you're looking to start next semester or next year, apply now at discovernprc.org. discovernprc.org.
For expert healthcare, visit Primary Health Network's Clarion Community Health Center. Since 2014, we've provided family medicine, behavioral health, dental care, and walk-ins, all under one roof. Primary Health Network's Clarion Health Center is located at 30 Pinnacle Drive. Learn more at primary-health.net.
And the ball was dumped right into Zockerl as we go to live action, and he gets the layup on the inbound. 47-32 here, North Clarion. Ball to the corner. Ball up top, tipped away again. Here's Walter. Dump it in ahead to Zockrell again, and here's Zockrell with another layup on the other end, 49-32. North Clarion now extending that lead, and they're going to come away with a win here today to start the showcase games. Here's the long three-point shot. Good up top. And that was by Yandi. Up top.
Ricky Yande for three.
Nails that one, 49-35. Timeouts again here, brought to you by Gatesman's Auto Body. Want to thank everyone for tuning in this morning. It's an early one. Hopefully you're probably sitting at home having your coffee, enjoying the game.
Yeah, it seems like normally when a game ends, of course, we head out. It's always dark and cold out. Not going to be the case today. It will be daylight.
Well, it'll be still probably dark and cold because it's supposed to rain.
I'll still take it. It's not snow. I don't have to shovel rain.
It's coming back.
Shut up. I'll hurt you.
Ball ahead. Dumped over, and the shot taken is off the mark. No good. Ball tipped out of bounds.
Now, I like what Coach Walter's done here. He's brought a couple of guys off the bench. He's getting them time on this big court, getting them a taste of the court, taste of the size of the court.
Ball comes into Mellon. Kick back into the paint. The shot taken by Bish is good. That's Liam Bish, number 2.
Liam Bish.
His first points.
Underneath. And then the foul's going to be called. That was Payne going up strong, and he'll go to the line.
Very close ball game until North Clarion able to pull away here in quarter number 4. It was 10-8 at the end of one, 23-19 at halftime, 37-31 at the end of quarter number 3. That shot off the mark.
At the line for King. Oh, one shot remaining.
And the next shot is good.
13 seconds. Full court pressure put on here by Kane, and we'll get it across that timeline. Underneath, the shot taken on the right side is good. That's by Quinton Mellon. Mellon with that. And a long shot by Yandi at the buzzer, no good. And there you go, that is it. Final here, 53-36. We'll take a quick timeout. Bob will total things up, and we'll have the Fun Bank postgame show on the way. You're watching Fun Bank Hoops on exploreClarion.com.
Are you ready to boost your team spirit? Look no further than shopteamwear.com, your one-stop destination for all your school and team apparel needs. We've got you covered whether you're a die-hard fan searching for the latest gear or aiming to fundraise for your team. And here's the best part, you're in control. Choose the products and prices that work for you. Discover the ultimate apparel shopping and fundraising experience at shopteamwear.com. It's time to gear up, fundraise with ease, and make a statement together. Boost your team spirit, empower your community. Shopteamwear.com, where passion meets
First
fashion.
United National Bank Freiburg, the Fun Bank. We're more than a bank. We're your neighbor. From savings to home loans, we help you grow right where you belong. Stop in today and feel the difference at the Fun Bank.
Best of luck to all our area basketball teams from your one-stop car, truck, and SUV dealer, Clarion Ford Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Visit us on Main Street in Clarion or start online at ClarionAuto.com.
All right, welcome back to Calipari Court at Tippin Gymnasium. Our first game here of the showcase today is in the books as North Clarion a winner. We're the Fun Bank postgame show. Other games on the way. This one we'll have for you will be Countersport and Brockway girls. That'll be followed by CL Red Bank girls. Auto Clarion Limestones at 2:30. Then Punxsy and Red Bank comes up at 4:30 this afternoon. Kerwinsville Keystone Boys are at 6 tonight, and then at 8 o'clock it's Elk County Catholic and Karn City Girls. Last night, Karn City Boys in action against Elk, but Elk the winner in that one.
Hey, it's Elk County every year, man. It's almost like you watch the same team year in, year out. They just play so well together. Coach Straub up there, who did he just get his 1000th win in boys basketball, I believe, last week or the week before? So, he's obviously a legend of the game in this area and everywhere, really. So, No surprise there that he had his team ready to play against a good Karn City team.
Well, great example. It's a program, and it doesn't start, by the way, in junior high. It doesn't really start like in 5th and 6th grade. It starts as soon as these kids, I think, are able to walk. It's a program. It's consistent. It's year in, year out. He has everyone on the same page. His parents, he has athletes, he has coaches on the same page. If you watch him long enough, we've done a ton of their games. You watch him long enough, it's great because when you think, okay, I think they're going to go to a timeout soon, you see all the coaches at the same time without even looking at each other getting ready to signal because it's ingrained. They have a system, and that's exciting. That's fun.
Well, we're going to continue here in the Fun Bank postgame show. Time now for the Red Bank Chevrolet stats from game number 1.
Well, as we take a look first at Kane, Michael, for Kane, 11 points out of Eric Novosel. Novosel, outstanding effort, just not enough in this one. Followed by 6 points out of Talon Schaefer, 5 points out of Kanye Jamerson, and 4 points out of Finn Chamberlain, and 3 points out of Roque Yande, and 2 points each out of Isaiah Smith, as well as Keller Chamberlain. As a team, they were 8 of 14 from the free throw line. For North Clarion, very balanced attack, and I think that's what a lot of coaches certainly like to see, as Logan Bish checking with 10 points out of Hudson Irwin, 9 points out of CJ Zockerl, 7 points out of Ryan Pappas, 6 points out of Ethan Walter, 5 points out of Owen Walter, and 2 points each out of the following 3 players: Quentin Mellon, Liam Bish, as well as Landon Lutz. So again, a very balanced approach. They were 12 of 19 from the free throw line. A lot of opportunities for them. They were able to convert and really proved to be the big difference in this one. Close ball game, but quarter number 4, they pulled away for the win.
All right, that's your Red Bank Chevrolet stats. Time quickly, too. Who do you like for the Hager Paving player of the ball game?
I tell you, there are so many guys to go with, and I like a guy who kind of set that tone early, and he hit some clutch free throw shots, too, not necessarily clutch. I shouldn't say clutch. Some important free throw shots really to give his team confidence. But Hudson Irwin, physically he was there. Another guy, of course, you could have considered Logan Bish, but we're going to go with Hudson Irwin on this one.
All right, so there you go, Irwin, our Hager Paving player of the game. That'll wrap up the post-game show brought to you by the Fun Bank. Again, North Clarion a winner 53-36. We're going to take a timeout. We got to switch streams. We'll be back with game number 2 on the way. Hang in there. It's the showcase of hoops at Tippin Gymnasium on